Hi everyone, so Friday morning, I'm just out with the dog. We haven't got the pram today because we're doing the 40-minute walk. That's probably going to take more like 50. She's already fell off the curb, bless her. Not nice losing your eyesight, is it? Anyway, so little update. Oh, there's people about. I felt such a dick. Anyway, I got word this morning, and I was expecting about £1 at least, maybe more. Obviously I'd been on around 1400 calories a day from 800 and I felt really nervous. Went on this morning and I'd gained £1/4 I couldn't believe it. If I was technical I'd have had an applause put in there, but I'm not, so it's just me. So yeah, £1/4 gain, so I'm 10 stone 10 and a quarter, more than I mean, that's just amazing. I couldn't have hoped for anything, you know what I mean? It was just incredible. So yeah, so am I glad I came off plan? Absolutely, and I'm really glad that I continued to count the calories. So okay, so update: yesterday I had the phone call with a pharmacist and they've agreed to increase my diabetes medication back to what I was on, so I'm really pleased with that. Today I'm obviously walking the dog now, and then I'm going with my friend. I'm going to do a sound bath. I think you lay on the floor with a yoga mat, a pillow and a blanket, and they have these like metal bowls, and it's supposed to be a bit yoga like, but you just lay there and it's supposed to be like a meditation thing. Never done it before, but that's the plan. So we're going to have a go at that for an hour and then go for a coffee. I was going to have a scone this afternoon when I go out for a coffee, but not sure. We'll see how I feel. I need to get some lunch before I go, I think. But I did have a bigger breakfast today. I had some Weetabix all weighed out, including the sugar and the milk, so that was still on plan for that. I did have the lemon chicken thing. It was like with a garlic butter, so it was about 200 and something calories, but it was really tasty. I had that with some mashing then because I had another it was my hungry day. I had one Jaffa cake and that was it in terms of treats. The rest was just sort of food. So yeah, really pleased. Tomorrow night, I'm getting a lot of M's in here. Tomorrow night we've got friends coming over, so it's hot tub and an Indian takeaway, so I'm really looking forward to that. And so I'm going to have, I'll still try and count it, but I'm still going to have whatever I have tomorrow. It is what it is. I'll try and keep the day quite low. But I found in the morning I've been really hungry. Sorry, I keep pulling you closer. I've been really hungry, so I needed a little bit more than the yoghurt and the berries this morning. I contemplated a banana and then I thought, no, still want to keep my calories reasonable because tea's high. It's a Marks and Spencer's chicken Kiev from there, whatever that nice, the best range that they do. With triple cut chips, that's tea tonight, so that's going to be, I'm anticipating that to be high. So right, I'm going to go because there's more people about. But yeah, £1/4 on, get in. See you all later, bye. Hi, me again. So 46 minutes. It should only take about 13 minutes maybe. She likes to sniff and pee on every single blade of grass. Anyway, I've done it. I've walked just over a mile, maybe a mile and a half, something like that. So we've come back in and yeah, glad I've done that. So sorry if you couldn't hear, or sorry if it was really windy. I just thought I'd film while I was out, just a bit of a different look. Look at the state of me. I look absolutely windswept, don't I? It was it looked like it was going to rain. At times it was freezing and other times it was boiling. So anyway, I've done that. I'm going to drink my litre of juice before I go, and then fill it up again and then try and get through another litre today, which I hopefully will do. So yeah, just wanted to come back on really, say yes, I've done the walk and how long it took, and also just again how really pleased I am, because you just don't know, do you? You don't know how it's going to go when you go back to food. It was starting to rattle my brain when I was doing the one-to-one, and I thought the longer I go on and stay on this, the more I'm going to be sort of scared and conscious that when you're going back to food. And so I thought, well, at 4.5 pound lost, if I put a pound or two on, I'm still okay. It would feel different if I'd lost like a stone or a stone or whatever, and then I put 3 or 4 pound back on. I'd struggle with that, because getting the stone off would get me somewhere near where I want to be. So, and like I said, I'm in no rush, so it is what it is. Hopefully I can lose next week. You're not going to lose all the time, are you? I may stay the same for quite a few weeks, which I might have to tweak the calories, but I'm really enjoying using the NutriCheck app and finding that really helpful. What I would like to know, I've had a little look, but I can't find anything. So you know and it was like when I did Weight Watchers, when you put your plate on the scales, because we've got to count and track and weigh everything, but it's so difficult when you're dishing your meal up. You put your plate on the scales and you can't see the numbers. You can't see how many grams you're weighing. So I just wondered, does anybody, and please do comment, does anybody know of any type of, scales I can get where I can put my plate on, a normal dinner plate, and then see what I'm weighing? Because that's one of the things that does your head in. If you're doing like a Sunday dinner or something like that, everything's got to go on separate, because you just can't see. You've got to put it all in a bowl and this, that and the other, and finding it, that's what stops me, if I'm being honest. That's what stops me from counting and weighing. Not so much counting, but well, yeah, it would be, because it stops you weighing everything and being accurate. But we all know how important it is to do that. So I just wondered if anybody knows, or if anybody's got a brand that they can recommend where you can put a normal dinner plate on, whether it's square or round, but still see the numbers, so that you can just plate up on your plate rather than scraping. I mean, I'm not being funny. When it comes to like sauce, I don't want to use a measuring spoon. I want to squirt it wherever I want to squirt my sauce. And if you put it in a dish and then you have to spoon it out, I'm sorry, but I'm probably leaving 2 or 3 grams of my hard-earned calories that I want. So I'm like mashed potato and things like that, and I'm weighing out veg and salad, and yeah, it just makes it extra faffy, and it's extra time consuming. So I just wondered if anybody watches this, if anybody knows of any scales like that you can put your food on, whether they plug in, whether the batteries, I really don't mind. But yeah, it just needs to be big enough so that I can put my plate on and weigh. And I just think that will be another Brucey bonus, won't it? It'll just make things a bit easier. So anyway, I've rambled on and on and on, haven't I? I'm not feeling hungry, which I'm pleased about. So there's 2 Weetabix and a bit of sugar, 4 grams of sugar. And I weighed my milk out. I had the Isle of Bob. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it. But for cereal, that's really good. It's the same calories as skimmed, but it's as creamy and as thick as semi. So, and it lasts longer as well. So I tend to use that for cereals, but I have been having skimmed milk for like cups of teas, because I think I found after the one-to-one and I was having my tea quite dark, I found the milk a little bit, if it's too much, even skimmed in the tea, was a bit too creamy, because you sort of get used to it, don't you? So I'm really looking forward to the sound bath. Well done to, I think it's Cheryl. She lost £6 the other day, so well done. She's still doing the one-to-one, and I think she's moved up to step 2, so I'm following your journey. Well done. And yeah, well done to Vicky as well, who's gone back onto swimming well. She had an unofficial weigh-in and lost £6, so good luck. I'm enjoying watching. Nice to see you back vlogging, so I'm enjoying watching that. And yeah, I think that's about it. I've done a massive ramble, but more importantly, got my metformin increased. I've stayed on plan with my calories, and still on holiday, which is nice. We've got all next week off as well. Take it each day as a time as it comes. And like I said, tomorrow I know it's going to be a really high day, because we've got friends coming, and hot tubbing and Indian and alcohol's going to be consumed. But I am a believer in, you need a day off. You can't, it is mentally tiring, isn't it? it's mentally hard thinking, planning what to have, and it's difficult to stay within your calories at times. Some days are easier than others. I've had quite a few hungry days this week as well, so I'm hoping that starts to subside. It could be to do with my diabetes being quite high, so now I'm back on the diabetes medication, the proper dose for me. I'm hoping that'll subside a little bit. So, right, well, I hope you all have a lovely Friday. I hope you're all doing really well on whatever plan you're following, or just in general. I hope everyone's ready for the weekend, because I know, well, I can't say I am because I've been off all week, so, but yeah, I'm really pleased. We finished Better Call Saul. We watched the rest of that this morning. Whether we go back to watch Breaking Bad, I don't know. We might do. So, well, I'm going to go because I've got to go and lay on a yoga mat and with a cushion and a blooming blanket and I don't know what it's going to be, something like that. I can't imagine I'll fall asleep. I'm more thinking my back will break when I'm laid down there and I might not get up off the floor. So anyway, right, have a lovely Friday and I will be on a bit later on. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, sorry it's dark, but we've got the lights on nice and dim. Just having a glass of wine, second glass of wine, and yes, I'm over my calories. Went to the sound bath today and it was really good. We laid down, had blankets and cushions to be comfortable on, and then he just played these bowls. I'll send pictures because I took some and it was really nice and relaxing. I think I bobbed off for a few minutes and then we went for a coffee and a scone afterwards, and yeah, that was it. Came back, had tea, and we're just watching Married at First Sight Australia, catching up on that now, seeing as we've finished Better Call Saul. So I'm going to go because I'm absolutely shattered and I'm going to have a massage. Hubby said he'll do on my neck and shoulders because I ache today. So I'll post this video in a few minutes and that's the end of Friday. So I have gone over my calories, not over the 2,000, but I've gone over the 1,400. But I thought I would today. We're going for the scone and then having the chicken Kiev because I knew that would be quite high, and then we've got some wine as well. So I did have for my lunch, I had a banana and a satsuma all weighed out and everything, so I had that in the car on the way to pick my friend up. Anyway, I will sign off and I'll upload this video and I'll catch you soon. Take care everyone, bye bye.